What's up, YouTube? What kind of yo-yo review to do today? This is the Retro Gamer from Rain City Skills. So, Retro Gamer. This is actually available now, and I did purchase this because there's not that many. There's very, very few of them. But let's talk about what it is, because I've been playing with it since they dropped it, and there's not that many of them, so you should scoop them up now before they're totally gone. Now, what this is a wooden yo-yo. Remember the Gamer? Rain City's put this out a bunch of times, a couple different iterations. It's great. I think I have all the iterations of it, and it's a lot of fun. But the other thing that they just put out, and they worked with literally a guy who originated like most yo-yo tricks, or a ton of yo-yo tricks, Mr. John Gates. Those of you who know who John Gates is, basically he's been a yo-yo legend since forever. Since I was a kid, I think, and I'm old enough now to have gray in my beard. But John Gates he made these yo-yos. So these yo-yos are made by yo-yo legend John Gates at his house. However, he only made 30 of them. So there's only 30. I have one of them. So that means there's less than 30 now. There's at least 29. 24 hit the Rain City Skills store. I don't know how many are still there, but I bought one of the 24, so it can't be more than 23. So yeah, not that many of them. But let's talk about what this is. Let's talk about what it isn't. And we'll do a little demonstration of how it plays, but it's a wooden yo-yo. It plays like a wooden yo-yo. So let's talk about the specs. Weighs in at 34 grams, which is very, very light. 30 millimeters wide with a 51.5 millimeter diameter, and it is a fixed glued-in axle. So this axle is glued all the way through, so it does not come apart. You cannot unscrew this. There's no screw system in here. This is one piece. It's glued together. If you take it apart, you've broken it. And it is retailing right now at $75.99, which for a wooden yo-yo limited to 30 pieces made by a legend, I'd actually say is pretty good. I've paid closer to 100 for yo-yos that are similarly like that. And this is laminated, as you can see, with like stripes. So this is like pieces. This is like done like a skateboard, like the wood put placed together and then pressed and glued. Very cool, and then cut and shaped. Very cool, very, very cool. They used to do yo-yos like this in the '90s too. Super cool. I really dig the aesthetic of it, and it's matched perfectly. Like, look at that. Look at that book matching. That is, mwah. And these will all be different, so that no two yo-yos will look the same. As you can see, mine's got there's a little book match there. Now, you're going to ask, now, Tom, that's a lot of money for yo-yo. Yeah, I paid for this. I bought this because wooden yo-yos are my thing, and I always loved them, and I'm a big fan of Rain City. Jeremy sends me tons of stuff. I actually have lots of other Rain City stuff coming. But I wanted to talk about this first, because when it's gone unless Jeremy convinces John to, like, make more, and I don't know that that's going to happen. But this is literally, it's great. My only complaint I would say about it is it's a touch lighter than I like personally for a wooden yo-yo. But once you kind of get used to the weight of it, it's no big deal at all. It's really constructed beautifully. It looks beautiful. It plays amazingly, and it's literally everything I wanted it to be. But I'll shut up. Let's throw it around a little bit. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, Retro Gamer. Throws very nice, but it's very light, so if you're not careful, it bounce off the string. Comes with a ton of string, at least mine did. Came with a ton of extra string. Just, you have to use cotton string with wooden yo-yo, FYI, if you've never thrown wooden yo-yo, because polyester will melt with friction, and this uses friction. Anyway, great for that modern, responsive yo-yo type of stuff. Can also do a lot of those old tricks, like you can do your tape measure and all that stuff. Walk your man on the flying trapeze. Has some good spin to it. Like if you're looking to do like string tricks on a wooden yo-yo, this is a good yo-yo for that because it's nice and light. It's easy to hit the gap, like butterfly shape, and it's got enough spin time that like you can really like you can really do some like pretty cool stuff with it. I really like the overall design, the catchability, and it's kind of lighter than I'm used to, but like, you know, you don't want to have 300 of the same wooden yo-yo, so it's nice to have something a little different than what I've been playing otherwise. And comes with some nice cotton string. See, he gave me a whole bunch of extra cotton string, which is nice. Zipline also makes cotton string, which is very, very good. I will eventually, that's what I'll be putting on this. But I kind of wanted to show you guys what comes with the whole package because, you know, it is rather expensive. But made in USA, handmade by a yo-yo legend. I don't know, man. It's hard to get any better than this, I think. It's all good. Anyway, let's go ahead. I can't take it apart, but let's go ahead and talk about it a little more and do some pros and cons. All right, so retro gamer. A lot of people are looking at this and go, man, like you've probably got it pulled up. And you're like, man, that's a lot of money for a wooden yo-yo. And admittedly, it's $75.99 is a lot of money for any yo-yo, not just wooden. But what you're getting with this is something that just doesn't really exist very often. In fact, I've had mine for over a week now. I can't believe there's any in stock. I guess it just hasn't really been pushed out there. But when I looked today and I saw it and I almost bought another one, I was like, you know what? I should make a video. I'll just go buying all these. So I wanted to show you guys my Apollo. So this is a number 29. I think they made 500 of these with this colorway, with this laminate. But this is like a laminate Apollo. This one's in perfect condition, actually. I got this, I think I bought this in like 2005 and it was new old stock because it was made at some point when yo-yos just stopped being popular. They didn't stop being popular with me, they just stopped being popular. And as you can see, this follows that same laminate pattern. And this is really kind of, in my opinion, this like zebra type of thing, kind of a callback to something like this. This is a BC yo-yo, which is, they also did the Tom Kuhn stuff there in the late 90s, mid-late 90s, 2000s. And this, to me, is really a kind of a callback to that, but also sort of a little bit even more retro than that. Something maybe even a little bit more, 50s or 60s, like think original wooden butterflies, but, or just something that like somebody who was good with woodworking made. And that's exactly what this is, because, John Gates, in addition to being sort of a yo-yo legend, one of the guys who made yo-yo what it is. He invented the bind. And he also invented, like, the tape measure and a bunch of other, like, kind of cool tricks, like responsive tricks. But he's a legend. And, to have a legend hand make, it's almost like having Larry Bird, like, make you a basketball. In a way, something like that. It's that level of just deep coolness, and deep cool stuff in yo-yo is very special to me. And I've got a lot of wooden yo-yos that to me have like that deep level of coolness, and to kind of expand the gamer line with a very limited release wooden one. Hopefully he does at some point, like maybe just like a cheap machined wooden one, like you would get like the like you would get from like Yo-Yo Factory. I don't know. I guess it probably depends on how well these sell, if they all sell out. But, Yo-Yo Factory does a wooden yo-yo for about $10 or $12. It ain't this cool, though. And, I would say that if you're into a wooden yo-yo and you're a wooden yo-yo enthusiast, like I am, you got your collection of BC yo-yos. Truth be told, I know I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I've really just kind of been playing wooden yo-yos lately, a lot. We've got some other Rain City stuff coming out that they got me, and I've been playing with that a lot too. But I did purchase this because it really spoke to me. I always liked the gamer, and then a wooden version of it made by John Gates just really was just like, well, I didn't ask for that, but that's what I didn't know I wanted it, and that's what I want, and I bought it. And so there's a few left, so if that speaks to you in the same way that it speaks to me, the link is down in the description. Go get this now, because I don't know how much longer they'll be there, or how many are left. There may only be a couple left. So, anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I know it's been a while, but please make sure you like and subscribe. I will keep doing videos periodically. Life kind of got real busy, but, you know, I'll keep doing videos periodically. So please make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers to you. Hope to see y'all soon. I'll see you next time.